Alrighty, and here we go. Speed Demon Achievement Guide. So the only prerequisites for this run, I do use the infinite knife. I do have Leon's tracking module, and I have the extra blood from the challenges. You don't really need that stuff. You should end the run around 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3 hours and 20 minutes. That was my practice run that I did yesterday. But that also had some mistakes in it. So this run hopefully is a lot faster than that. I'm trying to see if I can get it down to about 3 hours. So if you do want to spend some time in sections, like if there's particular things that you want to grab that I don't grab, or if they're in the Leon sections, if you want to kill a little bit more zombies just to kill a little bit more zombies, you can do that. But the most important thing I would say for this run to have is just the infinite knife. And also, if you can get the blood collector extension from the challenges, go ahead and grab that too. But if not, it's not that big of a deal. In the filing room, you can pick up the makeshift knife and do what I need to do with it. We aren't doing the glitch where Chunk teleports us, but we will be taking an intentional hit and stabbing him and slicing him. So the Grace intro is pretty straightforward. There's nothing too crazy here. We're gonna go, take a right, take a left. Now ignore the timings on my splits on the right hand side, because they might get, skip this cutscene, they might get jumbled up. Because the nice thing is, first let's grab this photo, inspect it, 204 key. The nice thing is that you can save it as many times as you want to, and it does not matter for the speedrun. It does not matter. The game does not care if you have saved it 90 times. The only thing that it cares about is that your in-game time is below 4 hours. One thing to note is that whenever you are in your inventory, and whenever you are looking at your map, and also like in Leon's stash, we're gonna grab these wire cutters, you are increasing the in-game time. So if you ever need to take a pause, take a break, just make sure that you hit, for me it's the escape button. You want to see this screen right here. This does not go through the in-game time at all, and you should be just fine. Nothing right here will make the in-game time go up. It's only whenever you're in your inventory and whenever you're looking at the map, or whenever you're in Leon's stash. Right here, we're going to inspect this photo. We're going to look up to the right, inspect that photo. We are going to get to the section of Grace's past.
Stay close. Mom, wait.
Again,
Grace.
completely ignore any times on the right-hand side.
I'm coming. Grace, hurry.
Because that split is mainly there just so that I can... It's mostly there for notes, if I'm being completely honest. Just to make sure that I'm in check and I know
Grace,
that I'm picking up the things I need to pick up. Because the very beginning of the run is very tight. Skip this cutscene. That will be the end of Grace's past section. Now we'll be at present Grace. So now we are going to turn around, go down the stairs, and look at the picture. Keep on going, keep on going. I swear the running speed just does not feel like you're running. I don't know why, or if it's just me. Oh, we're gonna take a right. I was looking left for some reason. So we're gonna take a right, move this out of our way, inspect the photo, and then we'll be doing the whole spiel with the cop. Hold to skip. Inspect this. Get the pamphlet out. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Try to do as quickly as possible. Grab the floppy disk. Perfect, we're good. Now we're going to be dealing with the top section. I always lean over to the left, and then if he's leaning left, I took damage, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I think that genuinely might be the first time I've ever taken damage right here. Now all I have to do here is just hold down whatever the resist key is for you. For me, it's the left mouse button. So I am just going to hold this down and sort of ponder my life decisions on how I just took damage right there. And you can't skip this, by the way. There's nothing that you can do to skip that entire interaction. Alright, so we're just going to head up the stairs, make sure that we don't get hit. And then we are going to hit F on this door. Grace, please get up. And then we're going to be done with this section. Now we are going to go on to Leon's section. Now the only thing to note about Leon's section is that we want to try to get to about 7,500 points.
Me?
Again,
No.
you have about 40 minutes to spare.
Whoa. Hey, what the hell, lady? Help me!
So during these beginning sections, I would say don't waste too much time on killing zombies. Just try to get through as quickly as possible, and then as you sort of get through Leon's... Oh, hold on. Grab this tracking module right here. This will give us 3,000. In the very beginning, try not to waste too much time. We're just going to kill basically what we need to kill and call it a day. Grabs. Oh, handgun aim was perfect. Or handgun aim. This guy, usually we can throw it. Go ahead and throw this. Get this guy. Now that we are at 7,500, here's just going to probably be a little bit different because I do have the advanced tracking module. Just kill enough to where you have 7,500.
Let's make this quick.
And then call it a day. Now this guy always grabs me, so I'm just going to shoot him. I'm just going to keep on going forward. Made about 8,800, which is good. Now this is the first time that we are going to be doing a safety save, because this section can be a bit of a pain in that there's specific ways I want her to come out of the doors, and if she doesn't, then we're gonna have to reload the save. Just keep on walking down the hallway. We're gonna be taking a left to get the cherub key. Turn back around, take a right, open up the cherub key door, room 201, and then we're going to be grabbing the lighter. Now this is where I would recommend doing a safety save. If you don't get everything exactly the way it is for me, there are backup strategies that you can do. It just wastes time. And these beginning sections, I don't like to waste too much time. I want to waste more time in like the open world, not the open world sections, but the sections for Leon where you can sort of get more, kill more. These ones the beginning part, I want it to be very, very tight. Alright, so we're going to go in here, trigger this cutscene. Hold left, immediately quick turn, take a left, and then just run straight down the hallway. What sucks about this part with this person in particular is that if you are too fast, you get punished. If you are too slow, you get punished. So once she burns, the only thing I gotta be careful of, just stay away for a bit. She's gonna do like one, if you're close to her, whenever she's burning, she'll do a swipe attack. Now we are going to go down the prep room.
What the hell was that thing?
And then we're going to get in the room that we tried to get into. And then we're going to grab this med injector right here. Go to this cart, climb up it instead of grabbing it first, just so we can grab this antique coin. We're going to hold this. And then now we're just going to move it over to grab the screwdriver. The reason why we want to collect the antique coin is just because we'll be grabbing 11 total. And because we will be grabbing some stabilizers, and we'll be grabbing steroids as well as the item pouch in the parlor in the care center. Do you really need to on this particular run? Not really. I just do it more because they're not really that far out of the way. We're just gonna wait for it to aggro. Go to the corner. And then we are just simply gonna wait for her to move over to the left. She's gonna move over to the left right here. Now we are going to sprint. Hopefully, if we get good luck, if we move down this hallway, she should bust out of it. Perfect, she did. Now we are going to quick turn, and we're going to move down. Now this is where if you move too fast, you can get punished because she'll just come straight out through the door. But if you are fast enough, you can get past her and just keep on moving down. Now that's the trickiest part about this whole entire section, is just getting that timing right there. If you get that timing, you are golden pony boy. And Grace, please stop tripping. That is genuinely the hardest part of the section right there. If you get that exact pathing and that exact timing, that's perfect. It's exactly what you want. Alright, so quick turn, we're going to head to the right, and then now we are going to leave, and we're going to go to Leon's hospital scene. So we're going to skip this. And so if you don't get that pathing right there, again, just load the save file that we created and just keep on doing it until you get that pathing.
Here, all undergoing experimental therapies.
All right, so here we are actually going to sell. We are going to sell the alligator snapper. We are going to buy the silencer 9, and we are going to buy the shotgun. Anything you have extra, like if you have some extra, buy handgun ammo and shotgun shells as much. Like if you have way more than I do, buy just an absolute crazy amount of ammo.
Yes. It's all very
You'll notice in this run, I do any chance I get to basically go into a stash and buy ammo, I will.
I bet it does.
Because in the Leon sections, it's all about just getting through things quickly and just having enough ammo to take care of everything that you have to take care of. Alright, so for here, we just gotta kill a finite amount of zombies. We're gonna kill him. Please, sir, please, sir. I'm whiffing. There's gonna be a zombie over here to the right. I just got hit by the chainsaw. Perfect. Alright, this is being a little weird. Stop. Alright, there's gonna be a zombie down there. You can choose to hatch them if you want to. I am getting absolutely horrible timing on this section. There's 2 zombies in that room we have to kill, and there's 3 zombies in here that we have to kill. The last one will show up right here. So then all you have to do now is just pick up the chainsaw. We are going to go into this door. We're going to wait until we hear pounding. There's the pounding. If you want to do it the fastest and most efficient way, you can wait until these zombies group up, and in a single slice you can kill, like these ones right here, you can kill all 3 of them in a single slice, but it's not that big of a deal if you don't. Like right there, I killed all of them, and that's it. That's the entire section. I am going to break this open for the shotgun shells. For you, it might be different. I'm going to break this open for the ammo. Use the chainsaw on the door. And that is Leon's section basically done. We're just going to be walking, triggering the cutscene for Grace, and we're going to be calling it a day.
That bastard did it again. How are things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's network.
Good. Good. Can you find me the floor plan?
Yes, good.
Well, in the meantime, I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
Alright, let's head over to the right, trigger the cutscene with Grace. And this is another part we'll do a safety save on. The west wings and the east wing, I'll always do a safety save. Let's get this cutscene, just because it makes life a lot easier, so that if something does go awry, you take too much damage, you die, you have a backup plan so that you don't have to redo everything. Yeah, since we're not speedrunning going for it, we're not going to worry about it. So we are going to put the Requiem in there. Now again, I use the Infinite Knife. And then I also use the Mr. Requiem Charm. You do not need the Mr. Requiem Charm, but you do need to keep the antique coin. We're going to do another safety save, just in case if things go awry. It's always the gray sections that go awry. So if you can make it past gray sections, you'll be good. Grab this antique coin on the desk. And then I am completely going the wrong way. We need to go down here and talk to the girl. East wing key, turn around, and let's, not east wing key, west key. The west key is a little bit different. I pathed it. The pathing wise, it's about the same. The only thing I don't do is a lot of people like to grab that first handgun. I do not. So we're going to take a left, and then we're going to take a right. And that's going to be the parlor room that we're eventually going to go to. And we are going to want to go to the kitchen. With him, he's going to smack it once. He's going to smack it twice. If you wait for him to smack it twice, you can usually get behind him without trouble. I got absolutely eviscerated. Okay. Usually you can sneak behind him with little issues. For me, I just got unfortunately unlucky. This guy can grab you. If he does try to grab you, you can just knife him and call it a day. But we're just going to try to get into this room. We are not going to grab this handgun. Just keep on going forward. In there is a knife. If you don't have the infinite knife, you can use that if you need to. Grab this antique coin over here. Now this is important. Break this box because we are going to want to grab this handgun ammo. And then we are going to want to... There's a zombie on the stairs. If you come down here and interact with this, because you have to do it later on in the game anyway, it'll make it so that he is no longer on the stairs with how his NPC pathing is, and he'll just stand right there. That's why we grabbed the box first. And now that we have grabbed the box, we are going to go up the stairs. Now this is probably another most trickiest part, is that once we get into this parlor room, we are going to want to run past these zombies right here. I'm taking the wide sweep just in case. Now if she does do that, it's not a big deal. I'm actually going to use a recovery item. I've gotten hit so many times. This is 10, 80, 30. That's going to be the only safe that we actually access. And then we're going to grab this handgun right here. And then we're going to go ahead and take care of these guys. The only thing that matters here is actually killing her. Wow, I am getting hit with attacks that I genuinely have never been hit with. Killing her, she drops an antique coin, so we are going to pick up her antique coin, grab the antique coin on the piano. We're going to grab this handgun ammo over here, and then we're going to leave. Now on the left hand side, there's some more handgun ammo that we are going to grab. And then we're also going to head into the chairman's office to do the puzzle. Now we don't need to worry about that because I have the puzzle. It's going to be moon, sun, star, moon. We're going to grab the first quart. We are going to grab this over here for the room down below. And then we are going to get out of here. There's only one zombie in our way. If you get a lucky headshot, you can kill her that way, or you can just shoot her once, tip her over, say bye-bye to her.
I hate this place.
We are not completely done with the West Wing. We have to go back into it, and this is where we will start using all of our anti-coins. If you do get unlucky in the butcher, I can't remember his name, is here, you can just wait for him. So we're gonna grab this antique coin.
How do people normally get in here?
That's that antique coin. We're gonna break this open, grab the handgun ammo and the antique coin. Now you should have 11. 11 is going to net us a hit pouch. Perfect. Stabilizer. Now you don't really need the stabilizer. I just like having the steroid just for extra defense or just for extra health on Grace. And I can use it as a healing item. I'm going to immediately use the stabilizer. I am not going to use the... He's right there. That's unfortunate timing. Just wait for him to come in, bait him in here, and then run around. And we did forget something. It's gonna be a little bit weird. I forgot to inspect the severed arm. So in your playthrough, make sure you go down to this arm first. Go right here. I do that all the time, and I don't know why. So we're gonna bait him in here again. Go, 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 go. Head to the right. And now that we have the east key, go ahead and make another safety save. And then we are going to store items in our item box. So we do not need this. So you should have 4 slots open. And then once you get that done, you'll have 5 slots open. Another safety save. Now we are going to head to East Wing. East Wing is probably my least favorite wing out of all of them because of Chunk. Alright, so here we are going to take a left. The nice thing is we don't have to worry about any antique coins or anything like that. We're just simply gathering scrap. You can choose to kill him if you want to. I just personally don't. Later on you'll have to kill him regardless. Ignore him for now. So in here, grab the scrap. Grab this blood collector. Grab this blood specimen. This is the only one that we're going to be grabbing throughout the entire run. We're not going to be doing heals. We're not going to be doing acid for the liquors. Nothing like that. To solve this one, just hit the middle block right here. And then I'll immediately do it. Grab this blood over here. And any chance that you get to grab blood. Like, I usually try to grab blood during downtime. But if you get a chance to grab blood, just grab, like if you're safe, I should say. Craft some handgun ammo. And you'll notice that almost all of my crafting is exclusively handgun ammo. This is where it gets a little strange. Because there's going to be 3 zombies here, and we are actually going to want to kill them, which is the whole reason why I use the infinite knife for a section later on. And he also drops a med injector. I am going to slice this guy because I just don't... Actually, you know what now? I'm going to do it to him. And same with her. So for Chunk, it's a little bit annoying because we can't do anything in here without getting the security guard. So you can do a safety save right here if you want to. I am actually going to elect to, just because if I don't get like a specific thing, I'm just not going to do it. And I am going to grab over here for the scrap, and then we are going to make. We're not going to make ammo. Grab the security band, turn around. So this is where it gets a little weird. There's a glitch where if you turn it to 30 FPS, you can get on the other side and makes this whole entire section a lot faster. But again, we are not doing it. We're not going for world record attempts here. We are simply doing it for just to get underneath 4 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to bait him down the stairs and we're going to stand right here. This is where the infinite knife comes in clutch. So we're just going to stay in this little doorway. This is the reason why we killed all these zombies, because they will sometimes decide to have a fun party with Chunk. We're going to slice him a couple times and take an intentional grab. Once the intentional grab is done, if we get grabbed multiple times, it's not that big of a deal. We have a steroid to heal if we need to. Quickly do a quick turn and then start slicing him. I missed. Once he's sliced enough, he'll stagger like that, and then you'll be able to get through. And now we have plenty of time to be able to get out of here. Now, I do a bit more of a riskier strat right here, where I like to go over here, collect the blood, and then I like to collect this box for the handgun ammo, and then I like to collect this little scrap right here. You do not have to do that, and he's going to be very close. You can just go straight into the room if you want to. That's just what I personally elect to do, just because I want as much handgun ammo as possible, especially for this section where the enemies are very, very annoying. Now, if you are able to kill her from far away before she stings, that's great, but if not, no big deal. We're just going to take these enemies out. The whole reason why I do this specific path is for getting as much handgun ammo as possible, so that way the gray sections don't feel like they're complete horror sections. We can just use the handgun ammo as much as we want to, and we're good to go. Now for Chunk, he is going to be over here, so just crouch for a second. Wait for him to leave. And then once we get some timing to go ahead and get over there, because we don't want to alert him over here, because he can grab us and push us back. And then once you get in here and trigger the cutscene, that will be the West Wing done, and that will make Chunk go away, for the time being at least. Run forward.
What the fuck does he mean, destiny?
Go into this room. Use the corrode right here. Now I'm horrible at memorizing these things, so I always use cheat sheet. So this one is star, sun, moon, sun. Okay. Don't worry about that pamphlet. We do not need it at all. Now there's nothing in here that we are going to grab. We are just going to simply go back down. And then we're also going to go through the waiting room, because now that we have that available. I'm whipping shots. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to be going through this waiting room over to the left. There's a lot of zombies. There could be one over here to the right that has this, so be careful of him. He does have a blood transfusion kit if you want to grab it. I always like to break these barrels just for the extra handgun ammo. And then now that we have this unlocked, we are going to do another safety save. At any point in time, like I said, if you want to deviate off the path for a little bit, this is the time that you can stop. So we are going to put this into our storage box. We are going to keep this, and then everything else is good. Let's make a safety save. And then now we are going to head back down to the West Wing. I am going to take some time and grab the hip pouch. So even with the hip pouch route, I do have, again, about 45 minutes of extra time. So with this guy, he is, of course, right here. If you get unlucky, just bait him into this room. Watch out for this little zombie. Again, we are intentionally making handgun ammo with every single scrap to make these sections a lot easier when it comes to handling zombies. We just want to make our way down this hallway. Go ahead and unlock it. Oh, I forgot to do the skip. Okay. Now we are going to be making our way to this safe room so we can grab the wrench. And now we are just going to be going down the garage. Because you need the wrench in order to grab the artificial heart, and you need this box down here to grab the, I think it's the organs. Yep, it has to be the organs. So here, this puzzle goes as follows. You hit the hand right here. You go this up to the middle section. It takes forever for me. Hit the 5, hit the 2, hit the 2, hit the 2. There we go. And then that, and bam. We will have the organ transport box, or we'll have the artificial lungs. Now this bad boy is going to come down here like the scene out of Resident Evil 4. It's not very difficult to take him down. Literally break the glass, hit him twice, and that whole entire section's done. Stand back here if you want to. Take the time to go ahead and grab this handgun ammo. And just wait. Literally just wait. Once the prompts go on, we are going to deviate again, like this particular section. We are going to deviate in the sense that, for one, I'm gonna jump over here just to grab the extra ammo. This is the only reason why I'll deviate from pass. It's just to grab extra ammo for Grace. Again, it's just to make it so that the runs are very, very easy. You have a lot of handgun ammo. It's not like a scarce game anymore. Alright, so you can safety save here if you want to. If not, we'll be making our way to the stairs because we need to get to make our way through the kitchen. And if you do hear me end up not finishing sentences, that's because I am just kind of a buffoon sometimes. Alright, so exact same path as before. The only difference is it's going to have some zombies. It's still going to want us to pick up that gun, even though we are not going to. This is where it deviates a little bit. I do like to go into here. The only reason why I'm killing him is because I have been grabbed by him before and I just don't want to. We are going to grab the hip pouch and we are going to grab the ammo as we make our way to the artificial heart. So that section where the zombie was at, and of course he's right here. I might just take an intentional hit, wait for him to swing a little bit, and then once he stops, now I'm gonna go. That's how you can move around him in an open area. Just wait for him to finish his combo, and then go. Use the wrench on this door. Go on through, grab the artificial heart, and now we will be making our way to the top. Now we should have, we do not. Alright, looks like he's gonna be a pain. Right there on that animation, sometimes you can slip past him. I am going to elect to break open these boxes and just kind of wait. Just for safety. And we're not speed running the hell out of this game, so it's not that big of a deal. So we're gonna go upstairs, take the paths as we did before. Go through here, go through parlor, and we're gonna head a right in parlor so that we can go ahead and get on out of here. She's back alive. Interesting. Actually, I'm going to collect this blood just so I can craft another thing of handgun ammo to free up an inventory space. We're at the part of the run where inventory management sort of goes out the door a little bit. Because we just genuinely just don't have to worry about it that much anymore. So go ahead and do a safety save. There's nothing, I'm not sure why I did that. There's nothing I actually need there. So we're going to do a safety save right here. You do not have to if you don't want to. Now we are going to be heading towards the blood lab. Or sorry, the examination room. The examination room. So the 2 enemies in here we do have to kill, or we won't be able to do the actual puzzle itself, but sometimes you can get lucky. Now, I've always been told you have to put these in a certain way, but I have never... Oh, I guess it did. I've always just done it. I've always just randomly done it. It's been just fine. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna take out this guy. Again, her scenes are a bit more action focused and action paced just because we now have plenty of handgun ammo. We're gonna grab level 2, and now we are gonna go to right over here. Now Chunk should appear at some point in time. And we're actually going to take this time to just collect a little bit of blood. That's not the blood I wanted to actually collect. I wanted to collect this one right here, but it works out just fine. Alright, let's take a right. That's Chunk. And now we are going to go all the way around. Kind of sucks, but it is safer and easier. And if I don't want to do basically any form of glitches in this game. And we can also just go through the waiting room and get up there, and it's not that big of a deal. But Chunk will always spawn there, though. That's not something that's new. We're going to take a left. We're going to go to the room over here to the right. We're going to use our new level 2 security bracelet. Unlock it. And then this is where we're going to take this blood. Any of these buckets I'll typically grab. Just because if I get scrap ammo, I'm going to immediately do that. So go through this door. Boom, some scrap. Go ahead and craft some handgun ammo. And now we are going to interact with the puzzle first.
I can't tell which button's which.
And then now we are going to interact. You probably can just interact with the notepad and call it a day, honestly.
Oh, this must be it.
Now that we have that done, we need to go get her. More zombies will be in here. Just head down over here to the left. There's a lot of zombies behind us. You can't, like, there's a group of 4 zombies. You can't skip them if you just run straight down to the left. Chunk should, unfortunately, you might get lucky. Okay, no, we're good. Now this is where things get a little bit interesting. I don't go into the waiting room whenever I'm taking Emily. I take another path. I'll take that path just because it's a lot safer. But before we take Emily, we will do a safety save. First, we are going to... We'll go ahead and save right here. Overhead, please. And this Emily section is not difficult, but you're probably going to take damages depending on what happens.
What do you want me to read? There's some buttons with Braille on them.
Skip the conversation.
Can you read them?
Yes,
And
yes,
then,
yes.
Push the buttons in this order.
Again, we're
Star,
going to go back down to the east wing.
So I have to
And
keep
then
together.
we are going to head to the isolation ward. Zombies should be clear. There's going to be a zombie down this hallway, but if you hug the wall to the right, you'll be good. If you hug the wall to the right, sometimes he won't grab you for whatever reason. Ah, he grabbed me. Of course he did. Why would he not grab me whenever I'm recording?
Don't worry.
And now we're gonna
It's
just
okay.
go to the isolation mode. Again, if you take damage, it's not that big of a deal. We have a steroid that we can use. Oh my god. Wait, what the hell? That is a first for me. Alright, well, no big deal. Take the hit and keep it
Here it
moving.
is.
Alright, skip this cutscene. We will just have to kill, I think it's about 5 or 6 zombies. The last zombie will spawn in whenever it is. Whenever it bursts. You can go into this room if you're low on blood. Grab this and grab the transfusion bag if you just want to be topped off. We're gonna go and push him. In this run, I used to go around knifing zombies to conserve ammo, but I learned that just due to how much ammo that we acquire naturally throughout the playthrough, we just don't really need to. Alright, so this zombie should spawn up. Kill him, and then should be another one in that room. And then this should trigger the final zombie. One of them should burst red. Usually it's this guy. There he goes. I hate these guys. As Grace, these enemies just suck. Leon, they suck too, but Grace, they're just the worst. Alright, now we're just gonna wait for Emily to say, hey, I found it, and then we'll be done. And I am going to skip through this. That is not gonna be good splits at all for practice. I like to move in and out of these rooms.
I did it!
I'm actually gonna grab this green herb just in case.
I'm here.
Now for this section,
He's dead.
we're just going to descend, skip the cutscene, and we're done. Now we go to Leon's section. His section is far easier. Far easier. Because for one, since we have this shotgun, I'm going to quickly register this to 2, register this to 1. That's just personal preference.
FBI?
Yeah, Grace Ashcroft.
And the
Victor
reason,
kidnapped her.
the reason why we wanted to buy all that ammo
Why?
I don't
so
know.
that it makes this boss fight 10 times easier, and just so that you just never have to worry about ammo management with Leon at all. So usually I elect to upgrade the pistol, put the charm on the pistol. Usually our main goal is going to be to deck out the pistol, the shotgun, and then eventually the marksman rifle. Again, just anytime you have a chance to load up on ammo like this, do it.
I
Because
intend to find out.
it makes it so that every section is just a run and gun section. Get through it as fast as possible. Do not have to worry about it, deal. I will always grab all healing items and convert them. Alright, here we go. Hold this, let's trigger the boss fight. Boss fight should be relatively easy. The only thing that sucks about him is we are going to do this. We're gonna try to keep him right here. So we're gonna shoot him. We're gonna shoot him again. He's gonna go down like that. We are going to hatchet him. And then we're gonna try to do that one more time. If he does that charging attack right there, just get out of the way. Let him charge. I like the... Okay. I was hoping that he would charge. in that attack, I was hoping that he would charge and break down that right here, just so I can go up there and grab the ammo. Now we're just gonna wait. He's gonna explode, and then we're gonna leave. That's chunk boss fight. Pretty easy. You just shoot him in the face with a shotgun.
But I'm not on the menu.
We're gonna grab over here, or we're gonna run over here. Grab this ammo, these shotgun shells. That way we are just completely loaded up on shotgun ammo, and we'll be good to go. Again, Leon sections are pretty easy. We will mostly just be killing things that are gonna be in our way. I like to open up all these pantry doors just for the ammo. Don't I look like a fool? There's no ammo. I thought there was ammo in there. My bad. Break this, grab the ammo, hit this button so we can proceed on. This section is just basically get to Victor's office as fast as possible. And then we're going to do sneak attack on that guy. Not for any particular reason, just because I think the animation is fucking cool. It's literally the only reason. So this one, we're just going to head up this path, head up the stairs, and then we'll be good to go. Again, bust open pantry doors. If you're following this, I'm going to go ahead and grab this tracking module. Kill things as you see fit.
I should be upstairs.
If you want to kill them, you can. If you do not want to kill them, do not kill them. I am going to kill him because he can absolutely ruin my day. Handgun him over here on the side. Prop open this door, and then we'll be in the main section that we want to be at. We want to get to his office and hit the button quickly. Now this is not time gated. This is simply how fast Leon can kill the infected. We're gonna do this. We are going to make, we're gonna keep grenades through. Grab the shotgun ammo, and then now we're just gonna whip out the shotgun and have fun.
Every single time.
This is one of the unique spots where you missed. No way. You're Leon S. Kennedy. If you do throw a grenade at them, like if they group up, throw a grenade, and they'll fall down to the floor, and then you can just melee them. If you want to conserve ammo, this is not the section where you have to conserve ammo too much as Leon. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna break open this stuff. I'm hitting spacebar. I have no idea what's happening right now. Alright. This should be the final one. I'm absolutely...
Well, that's my cardio for the week.
butchering that. Alright. And that's how you know you hit the final one. Whenever Leon says, well, that's my cardio for the week, that is the cue that it is completed. Go down the elevator, turn around, skip the cutscene, and now we will be back as Grace in the bottom section of the room. Skip the cutscene, move forward, take a left, and we are going to want to get down to
the hospital.
We're going to get to a room because we are going to do a safety save. Try to grab herbs along the way just in case. But you are going to need free inventory spaces for this. So if you're running into inventory problems in this section because you will be picking up a lot of the batteries, just discard one of the herbs. I am grabbing it just because there is a section where I might get messed up. Now I'm going to pause it and pause my timer. All right, and we are back. I'm going to unpause my timer. Go. Now, the beauty of this game, like I said, if you pause it, as long as you pause it on that screen, it will not affect your in-game timer one bit. So we're run down here, see a cutscene. We are going to grab our first battery. Grab here, inspect this thing, blah, 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 blah.
Do this.
We're gonna go straight. Now she's gonna come down. This is the reason why we have the herbs. Is that if she does end up grabbing us, we will basically take a intentional hit. So she's gonna grab us, she's gonna bite us, we're able to run past her very easily. Then we are able to put the battery in. And then we are able to get to safety. Now we're gonna run through here. I open this up because I want her to go away. Grab the scrap while we're waiting. Go ahead and craft some handgun ammo. And now just go ahead and use one of the herbs that we picked up. And then once she's gone, we are going to remove the battery. This is where I differ a little bit on the pathing. I like to go back down to the elevator and grab the wrench first. Also known as the boiler room. So I want to go down here. Oh, I'm an idiot. What am I doing? I'm an absolute buffoon. We're going down here. I hit the wrong door. Don't make that mistake whenever you're watching this. Please don't. We're hitting this room. I just completely took damage for basically no reason at all. We're going to move this box. We are going to grab the lug wrench. Now she will spawn in this room. You can either, and just in case if I do get hit, I'm going to grab this herb. We are going to run around. We are going to grab this right. We're going to grab an empty bottle and we're going to grab this T-squared. Now you can use this empty bottle on here because she is going to spawn. You can do this. You can just throw it over here. Try to bait her over to that location. She's not going to. That's wonderful. Sometimes you can get lucky and just go straight through. So my strat of trying to get her to bait over with the bottle did not work, so I just ran through and we're good. Now we are going to head over to this area right here, just directly in front of us. Now she will spawn. Just run past her. Run past her. Do not worry. Because once we get to this room, she will not be able to... she's not going to like it anymore. She's going to burn. And then we're just going to keep on walking forward. This is my least favorite section of the entire game. For one, I'm just not as comfortable with it in terms of pathing. So we're going to shoot this guy. We are going to remove this battery.
It's two.
And then now we are going to go through here. All right. We're gonna deal with him. I just don't want to have to deal with any form of zombies at all. Again, that's the whole reason why we craft as much handgun ammo as we do, because we're basically taking her scenes as glorified action combat. Go and take care of him. Use this on him. This is where inventory management gets a little tight. 2 fuses in here. And we need to grab the forklift key in this next section. Do not go that way because it's just going to trigger an event. You have to go down here. Now there's some scrap right here that we are going to pick up. And of course, we are going to craft more handgun ammo. Don't worry about crafting double greens with like the herbs. You don't really need to. Turn around, go up the ladder. We're not going to worry about picking up that herb because we simply just don't need it. Alright, we're going to pick up the forklift key.
The smell.
And we are going to go ahead and grab this hip pouch in here. Again, with Grace's runs, I want it to be a very, very comfortable, not very, very tense experience. And that's the last one we are going to grab. We are not going to grab anything else. If you want to grab, I'm going to go ahead and grab this blood just in case. Just to give me enough so that if I grab scrap along the way, I'm able to craft it very, very easily. Now, do not grab that battery. We just need the forklift key, and then we are going to head out of here. So for one, if you grab the battery, you will not be able to get out. Now, she is going to pop up right here. You can elect to shoot her. I like to shoot her just because there's really no point. At least to my knowledge, there's no point in shooting her, but I could be completely mistaken. So now that we have the forklift key, we are going to remove both of these batteries. We're going to take them, and we are going to head down to the forklift on the left. Now, this is where things can get a little bit tricky. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, we're going to head to the workshop. That's where you can get an empty injector to craft some more steroids and stabilizers, but again, we do not have that, and I just went the wrong way like a buffoon. So out of pure rage and pure anger, I'm actually going to not do that. And I actually went past the complete wrong way here. This is the reason why I hate this section. My brain, just for whatever reason, even as much as I practice this, I still get caught up. Good thing is, I've made way more mistakes in my casual run, and we had plenty of time. So again here, since she is going to be here, this is going to get a little bit tricky. Take a right. We are going to take an intentional grab and an intentional hit. Again, since we are in the red, if you want to go ahead and use a green herb, go ahead and use it. But we're going to use the forklift key. Turn that on. Put the battery in there. Lights will come on, and now she will no longer be a problem. The nice thing about this particular thing, we're going to go over here real quick, grab this locker, there's some scrap. We are going to go ahead and create, again, more handgun ammo. In this particular section, we are going to use this gap.
God, I really don't want to go in there.
Go to the right. This guy's going to fall down, take care of him. Grab the handgun ammo. Move this out of our way so we can reverse it. Alright, wait for the gap, wait for the gap. And then that should be good right there. And then now we are going to reverse it. I time it a little bit so that that first gap that you saw, I'm actually going to use it again just to make it a little bit easier. Or a little bit quicker. And then we are going to use that third gap and then just go down. Wait. Even though there's a zombie behind us, we can still use this part. This guy's going to jump down, take care of him. And then keep on going. You can realistically... Okay, never mind. We're not going to be taking that section. We're going to be waiting for this.
Stay calm, Grace.
All right. You can, if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this blood. You can safety save right here if you want to. I just got 5,000 blood. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and safety save just because I'm at a pretty comfortable spot. And again, it doesn't matter how much you save. The game does not care. And one of the biggest reasons why I saved is whenever I've watched these videos before in the past, it gives you a point in time that you are able to basically, if you need to take some time, like, you know, do normal life stuff, go to work, you can go to sleep.
Fluid drainage complete.
It gives you a timestamp to where you can just reload that particular spot. And you're good to go.
Processing.
This entire section, we have plenty of handgun ammo, but all we are going to be doing is just simply running in this corner right here. And then as enemies pop up, we will just shoot in the kneecaps, like that guy. One bullet, one kill, not a big deal. And even the guys that spawn very, very close, shoot him in the kneecap. You can choose to push them away if you really, really want to, but you don't have to. Same with this guy. Shoot him in the kneecap, call it a day. Now the aim assist on this difficulty, this guy sometimes does get stuck, so just shoot him and you'll be good to go. Again, this guy, kneecaps. Kneecap again. And we should be approaching our final and last wave. Once we hear processing is soon to be completed. I thought about pushing that guy, but I'm not going to.
Processing is almost complete.
There we go. Now that's done, go to this ladder right here.
Processing complete.
It stopped. It finally stopped. Thank God.
And we will be picking up the battery, and then we'll be going back.
Last one.
That is all of our batteries.
Please.
Go back down, jump up this ladder, and then we're going to take a right. We're going to go to the vent. Just make sure that you have 2 open inventory spaces. I do not, so I'll probably just go ahead and use an herb. Again, you can safety save right there again if you want to. Hope you don't mind a little blood.
Oh, I got in my mouth.
Alright, now we're simply going up the elevator. You can choose to drain it if you want to. Like if you're at this point in the stage and you don't have full blood, you can drain that if you would like. And just get full blood. But you don't have to. Alright, now that we have all of our batteries, we are simply just going to be going back, collecting them, and then running down over here. While they run into a couple zombies. Again, we have so much handgun ammo that we simply do not care. Now I tried to increase the brightness for you guys to make the dark sections a little bit easier. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. There's gonna be a red bursty boy, so we're just gonna be quick. Keep on running. Choose to kill or just incapacitate. Choose to kill or just choose to ignore him. We're gonna go down here. And then now we are gonna go down to the elevator so that we can go ahead and get out of here. The running section is not, seems intense, but it's not. Skip the cutscene. Whenever you have her, run straight.
I'm scared.
Take a left.
Why is it so loud? It's gonna be okay.
This guy always moves at the speed of fucking light. Supersonic speed, or whatever that guy's name is in One Punch. Just run straight forward. Nothing here will attack you. Once you get inside the elevator,
Putting you down.
turn around, hold F on here, or tap. I'm not sure what the settings are, or whatever if you're on console. And then hit the button. You don't have to hit the button. I'm just kidding. And there we go. My least favorite sections of the entire room, of the entire area, are done. So that's Grace boiler room done, forklift processing done. And now we are going to be moving on to the helicopter key. I probably should have waited to do that split, but again, these splits are just for
Good, Emily.
my own notes and reference. So just wait, and then you will know whenever we are done, because that will happen. So for this section, I don't know if you can just go straight up and hold it or not, but usually what I do is I'll just wait, sit here, crouch, wait for her to show up. I'll shoot her twice to stagger her. I'll hold right here, and then you might take some damage whenever you do this, but I got lucky. There we go. Hold, skip the cutscene. And now we are going to leave. Congratulations, you have completed the care center.
Hey, Emily. Do you maybe want to?
Only thing you need to do
with me
is make sure you pick up
It's not
the
safe here.
key items that we put in our storage crate. I accidentally just may or may not have accidentally just stored it, but
Good.
it's all right.
That's good.
Boom, boom, and boom. Oh, you can actually deposit that wrench. You don't need that wrench anymore. I just forgot to.
Finally.
So we're gonna hang a left.
We
And we're
made
just gonna
it.
stay left, and
did
we
it.
are gonna go meet
Emily?
our guy at with the helicopter.
Are you all right? Emily?
Now, in my
I don't
opinion, the hardest parts of the game are
Let's
officially
just-
done.
Oh my god.
So if you made it this far, the hardest parts are done. Skip this cutscene. We are going to go ahead and find the helicopter key. We're going to go straight forward. This part is pretty easy. The only thing I am going to do is I am going to deposit that wrench, because we just simply don't need the wrench, and we don't need... And we don't need the level 3 anymore. So we have a ton of inventory space. So this is the reason why I grabbed hit pouches. It's just simply
Please,
that
just
it
let
makes the
me
run a
in.
bit more comfortable. Use this, scroll it over to the right, align it, and then extend it. So now throughout the run, you have a lot of inventory space. If you want to grab more healing items, you can. If you literally just want to stockpile healing items, if you want to grab some empty bottles, you can, even though we won't really ever need them. And again, this is a great time. Hey, in all seriousness, this is my first ever routing of any type of speed run. This is my first ever speed run that I've done recorded and live, just to sort of done casually. If you guys do end up liking it, you guys do end up completing it, subscribe, leave a like, share with your friends, do the normal things. Alright, we're gonna do a safety save here. Now we are going to go down. Now there's nothing crazy about this section, literally at all. You're just gonna run straight forward. We're gonna be doing basically a gigantic lap around this building. And the enemies in this section, we don't even have to use our handgun for, because we'll have the extinguishers. Keep on going, take this room, find the helicopter key, interact with this terminal, hit the authorized button, don't accidentally shoot it like I did, skip the cutscene, go down the door that just opened up, skip the cutscene again, and and then take a right, and we're going to go down this door right here. And then we are going to go down this door right here. Now, to the right is some spray. I personally, just for ammo conservation, will just use the spray here, because this is the only room that you actually need it in. Just spray, 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 keep going forward, and then that is all the enemies that we'll be versing in this section. At this point, it is just a running simulator. So once we get over to here, the game will force you to drop the extinguisher and make you use your handgun. Alright, and just keep on running. Head over here to the left. We are going to head up these stairs. Keep on heading up the stairs. We're going to take this left right here, head up these stairs. Blood is going to start coming down here in a second. Take another left. There's the blood. And then there is a door. I hate the fact that whenever she runs, she jumps. Only thing you really need to do here is just stay on the left-hand side. There's a box that drops down on the right-hand side. You don't really... I mean, you can take the hit, but just for the sense of speed, just stay on the left-hand side. You'll be fine.
Why does this shit keep happening?
Alright, now leave. There's going to be one zombie down here. You have plenty of ammo, so if you want to just take them down, you can. I got lucky. Go ahead and hit F, and then now once we get out of here, we'll trigger the cutscene, and then we will take over as Leon. Now, for the Leon section, there is a bolt rifle section. For this section, whenever you do a new game plus, the bolt action rifle does not spawn.
The FBI agent.
Yeah.
But what does spawn is a tracking module for 5,000, which is enough to buy the bolt action rifle.
No.
You can elect to do that if you want to. I personally do not. And so for this particular instance, I actually am electing for the Marksman A1. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure you put the scope on it, because it will not put the scope on the gun. I don't know why. And then we are going to elect for our shotgun. We're going to increase the firepower on that if you have it. If you don't have the necessary amount of money to increase the firepower, it's not that big of a deal. And then I'm going to register this shortcut S3. My inventory management, for people who are anal about inventories, it's going to look absolutely abysmal this entire run, just because the more time you spend in the inventory, the more it ticks up that in-game time. So I want to try to mitigate that as much as possible. Now, if you're playing on assisted, if you just zoom in on this section, you will notice that the game will automatically flick to the enemy. So you can just sit here, aim at Grace, and flick on that guy. And then as enemies start spawning in, it'll just start automatically flicking on them because of the aim assist that's incorporated into the setting. You don't have to do it. I just think it's funny. Like right there, I did not move my mouse at all, and it absolutely flicked on that guy. If you're looking for raccoon dolls, there's one down here. I already got it, but there is one down there if you want to grab it. Now we're just gonna be waiting for these guys to spawn in. This section is pretty boring. I have it nicknamed the Private Jackson scene. If you have seen Saving Private Ryan, you know exactly who I'm talking about. My favorite character in that entire movie. Now the head chef should come down here at some point. I actually missed my shot. Oh, aim assist is, there he is. There we go. Now we're just gonna wait. She genuinely takes forever to open that door. The only good part about this section is that it is essentially free money for Leon, which is good because we'll be able to upgrade some stuff later on. Now for the brutes.
Hang in there, Grace.
Grace, seriously, please. Hurry. There she goes. So for Leon's section, I'm actually going to go ahead and just use one of these herbs and just heal up a little bit.
Okay.
Stay right here on this path, vault down. Leon's going to do something that I think is absolutely just badass. Say bye-bye.
Excuse me.
There'll be a few zombies down here. You can, if you want to, kill them. I will, just because for one, it's just easy 1,000 coins. Oh, the only thing I forgot to mention back in the stash is that I didn't do it, but if you do see, again, I didn't have that much to spare, I don't think. I could be mistaken. But if you do have some to spare, feel free to grab the ammo. And now for this guy, we're just going to aim at his weak points. Try to get him down. I absolutely hate. Anytime I have to deal with any of these, I absolutely hate them. The only one left now is his back. I'm gonna try to see if I can get an angle over here. I cannot. There we go. So I like to throw this down here. Shoot it. Usually more are over here. I'll grab this ammo just for safety. And now at this point, we just use the shotgun and have a fun time. Now it's just eliminate the rest. Ooh, handgun ammo. As they go down. Should be the last of them. And now we should be able just to head through the door. There we go. Cutscene triggered. And now we will be returning as Grace for the quote-unquote boss fight. Let's go ahead and skip the cutscene.
There's got to be a way to get to the surface.
Now you'll notice that we haven't been using the Requiem at all. For one, there's no way for us to craft ammo for the gun. But this is the one time where the gun, we will be using the gun because the game gives you 5 rounds for free.
I'm sorry, I know it hurts.
I here just follow the path.
I'm so
The boss
sorry.
fight is very, very simple, very, very easy. We're gonna go right here, lay her down, and then we are going to fight the big bad. Now, only thing you want to do here, feel free to safety save. We're gonna grab this free med injector, grab the free magnum rounds, and then we are going to pull out the Requiem. Now this one, you don't have to register to a shortcut. I just do because I'm just weird. And then safety save. Again, save it as much times as you want to. That way, if something weird does happen in this boss fight, you are able to go back to a save. You don't have to hit the retry button. You don't have to waste in-game time. Makes the life just a whole bunch easier. We're gonna make this cutscene, and then we're gonna go down and then find the fight.
Units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.
So this part always gets me. Grab more magnum ammo. 7 shots is plenty. Because basically what we're going to be wanting to do is we're going to go hit the control room first, which is this way. Now if you want, don't stagger her right there. That would be a mistake. Stagger her right about here. If you stagger her somewhere else, she can block you from moving like she's doing right now. Yep, she's blocking. So we're actually going to block her right back here. And we have plenty of magnum ammo, so it's not Okay, I cannot believe I missed that. That's insane. We have plenty of magnum ammo, so it's not that big of a deal if you miss. Okay, for whatever reason, I got really tripped up on where I was going. Alright, go ahead and hit this one. Now turn on the light. If she decides to chase you, she'll be gone.
2 to go.
I'm gonna wait for her to go ahead and enter into the light to disappear. Now we are gonna head to the control room because I sort of messed up the pathing. Usually I do control room first, then I do that one. But just due to the nature of where she was at, I kinda panicked a little bit. Again,
No
we
lever.
need to crank. It's gonna be over here.
There has to be one somewhere.
There is Grace. Now for this section, you can... She's gonna grab you. If you shoot her and stun her... Wait a second, wait a second. We don't want to stun her right here. Stun her right here. I cannot believe that she actually grabbed me. That is... Okay. If you use the crank, and if you immediately use the crank and hold it down, you'll be fine. We're gonna wait, because sometimes those swipes can hit you. This is absolutely horrible. I mean, like genuinely horrible boss fight here for me. I'm second guessing myself and make sure my pathing is correct. All right, we're gonna head to the right. This is the section I thought we were at. She's gonna jump down here. If you want to stun her, you can, because this one's gonna be a little bit shaky.
Stiff.
You can hold it down all the way. It will cause her to hit you one time. Usually it does cause... What am I trying to say here? If you hit it... I didn't take damage, wow. Okay, this runs is really weird. I mess up the pathing, I don't get hit. Now that she's done, let's just wait a second for her to leave.
They should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
And now we're gonna head back up the elevator. Now I gotta make sure I'm doing this part a little bit different from my normal pathing, so now I gotta make sure I'm going the right way here. So as you see, boss fight is essentially done, and I have 3 rounds left. And I missed a shot, so really usually I have 4 rounds left because I only used 3 total. So she's gonna come up here, don't worry about her, hit the button. The game is gonna tell you to aim and shoot, but you do not have to at all. You can just stand here and watch her. Then the enemy that has been bothering you for the past hour will now finally be done and over with, and you do not have to deal with her ever again. You do not have to shoot her. Wait for the cutscene, and let's go grab Emily. And that's the boss fight. Now we lose the Requiem. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I am going to go and save the progress. Alright. Now we're at Leon Spider's camp and also upgrades. Skip this scene. Now this is my least favorite Leon part, just because I am absolutely abysmal when it comes to this spider. I mean, genuinely, I'm just horrible at it. I've never been good. So we are going to upgrade the shoddy. If you can, that is. If you can. If you cannot, that is not a big deal. And then we are going to upgrade the pistol if you can. I cannot. Again, make sure you always buy these shells. in rifle ammo. Always buy it. Now, if you do, at any point in time, if you do get... what am I trying to say here?
It's like time stopped here.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
I have no idea what I was just trying to say. Genuinely. Okay, we're just gonna keep on moving on. I'm literally racking my brain saying, what am I forgetting here? Like, I was literally in the middle of a sentence. Alright. His path is pretty straightforward. So we're not gonna actually fight this particular spider right here. We are actually going to let it jump down, because there's the exit. We're going to let it jump down, and then we're going to elect to run. We're going to run all the way down. I absolutely cannot stand this boss fight. This probably isn't the most optimal way of doing this boss fight. It's just the way that I do it, because I just can't stand it. And we're just going to wait for the parry. He's going to shoot us through the wall, and then we're just going to keep on running. And I'm not going to elect to do basically anything with this boss fight as it currently stands. I'm going to want to get up to the top as fast as possible. Now, if you do notice any ammo lying around, like 100% feel free to grab it. We're going to go up the stairs. We're going to see the smaller bugs. You can throw a grenade at them if you want to. That's usually... It just depends. If you want to take the hits, you can take the hits. As they sort of congregate right here, you can throw a grenade right in the middle of all of them and kill most of them that are going to be in your way. That just kind of depends on what you want to do. It is going to go right here. I accidentally took the hit. We're just going to keep on moving forward. Jump up this ladder right here. So you can use the Requiem shots on the spider if you want to. I don't use the Requiem for any of my boss fights as Leon. So if you want to like climb up here, sometimes you can get a really good timing on its weak spot. I did not. And in this one, I'm basically just gonna sort of take my time on, because I absolutely, I'm trying to hit the weak spot, but I am missing it. Just gonna wait. I'm gonna collect some ammo as we're waiting for the spider. I'm gonna move down here. I am gonna try to bait it onto this thing right here. There we go. And then that should stagger it, which should allow you to do some Requiem shots. And the shotgun.
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for this.
As it turns around, try to do some shotgun shots, and bam, that's the gunfight. Or that's the fight. So bait it over there. Requiem shoot it twice, or just unload your entire Requiem shots into them, and then switch over to the shotgun and finish it off. It makes the fight a hell of a lot easier. I used to just run around like a buffoon and just not do anything, and yeah. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily clean, it's just better. Now, this is the longest section in the game. So again, I don't have much to judge because, let me skip this. Let's go back. We are going to go search the camp. I do not have much to gauge in terms of how fast I am doing this run outside of my RTA timer. Search this, and we are going to come back here, turn on the power. Now it's going to open up the stash. Now right here, if I have upgrades for my shotgun and my pistol, I'm going to use it after I get the handgun ammo and the shotgun shells. And the nice thing about this game is that it gives you 2 stacks, and it looks like we're probably not going to have anything to upgrade. No. I would like one more upgrade on the pistol right here, but that's a fully decked out shotgun. It's just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and save it. We are going to look over here to the left, and this will be the first section that we are going to go through. My game is absolutely stuttering like crazy right now. Alright, we're going to take a left. Leon's going to make a comment about where the bodies are at.
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
Hang right, shoot this down right here. And then we are going to go up. This is where, if you want to spend an extra few minutes or an extra minute or two killing all the zombies, you can. Just don't waste too much time. Shoot that down. And then we are going to keep on moving forward. Before, when I pad this in a way to where I did kill all the zombies. Now I do not. Wow, Leon, you really are. Okay, lucky critical hit. Gonna kill this guy. He is in our way, so we are gonna kill this guy. Drop this down. Pick up that scrap. We're gonna wait for this guy to bust through the door. Shoot him in the head. Melee him. Turn on our flashlight. And then we are going to continue on. Oh, grab the apartment keys. That is a big, huge key, literal key item. So now we're going to be going through the parking garage. We are going to be going through the gas station. It's going to say, hey, you need gas. We're going to head over here to the right.
This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible.
I think there was ammo
They should
here
have
at
all
all.
been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
And then we're going to head to the left, grab our first
There
part.
should be a part for the detonator.
It's going to make
somewhere
you look at all the sections. I absolutely cannot stand the fact that it actually makes you look at all this.
Found the distributor.
So aim
2
here.
more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
Another BSAA camp. It should have the signal receiver.
There's going to be one behind you. Now, if there's a way to skip this, if someone in the comment section, if there's a way to skip this or skip any of these sections, please let me know. Seriously. And then we're going to check out this. That's going to be something that we don't actually really... Well, it's going to be the gas station.
Got the location for those parts.
Alright, we are going to head downstairs.
I'll look into the
Or head down the
BSAA
elevator, I
in
should
no time.
say. Again, you can shoot if you did a lot of killing, and if you want to go down there, you can. Or if you want to upgrade some weapons, you can. Like I said, you want to primarily upgrade the pistol, the shotgun to full power first, and then as things going on, you can grab this if you want to. I just did for basically no reason. And now we're going to go through the parking garage. So it's going to go parking garage. Inside the parking garage, we're going to get the batteries. And then after we get done getting the batteries and get out of the parking garage, we're going to go to the gas station. Right there, you can shoot. You can elect to do a silent kill on that thing if you want to. I just always, for some reason, decide to shoot and ask questions later. So there he is. We're going to go down this door to the sewage facility. I'm just going to crack this open just in case if it's something actually important. Scraps, I will take that to make shotgun ammo. You will notice that most of the time whenever I get scraps as Leon, I basically make whatever I feel like I need. The pistol is the primary normal ad clear. The shotgun is the big boys. And the rifle is mostly meant for bursting brutes and bosses. Break this open, grab the shotgun ammo, grab the hand wheel, turn back around, and now we are going to wait for these zombies to spawn. It doesn't really... they are going to burst regardless because we have a big boy that's about to come through here. So I'm going to go ahead and equip my marksman rifle. Hold it for the elected time that I need to. This is where the use of grenades, you sort of use them at your own discretion here. I try to keep most of the grenades, if you pin him back, he won't explode the guys down below. He'll just explode the ones that are up this ramp. So we need to kill this guy very quickly, because I don't want him to get down to... Ouch. Alright, this fight is going absolutely abysmal. There we go. I was trying to, sometimes if you shoot him fast enough, you can make it so that he does not get to the hand wheel. And that's what I was trying to do. So he doesn't make anyone else burst. And make sure you pick up the tracking module from his body. We're going to hang a quick left here just to break open these boxes. Just to make sure we can get plenty of ammo. Again, for these guys, pistol. He actually didn't stagger. Perfect. Large gunpowder. And here, since we've done everything, we don't have to wait for anything. I always grab basically everything as Leon. I don't run into too many issues with his inventory flooding over. So I mean, like, literally, as you see things on the ground as Leon, just grab it. Grenades, healing items. Because at the end of the day, you can always go into crafting. And like for this, I'm actually gonna do a stat grenade. Because I will always keep a few stat grenades in my pocket for the very end section, and that is going to be in the ARC labs. So follow my pathing here. We are going to go down now, go up this ladder. This guy will be a nuisance later, so I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively shoot him. And now we are going to grab the battery from over here. Wait, am I an idiot? Wait, hold on. I may have not grabbed the battery, which is not going to be a good thing. In the other section. Okay. If you are watching this, make sure you grab the battery. Carry him over. The battery is going to be up here. My game is starting to lag out. We can avoid all these guys. Grab this battery, and then now we are going to jump up. And we're going to go, and we're going to jump down. I'm pretty sure I didn't grab the battery. No, because I don't see any icons. Okay. Good thing we have plenty of time to spare. I literally made this mistake in my last run where I didn't grab the battery. So if you end up not grabbing the battery, like me, like a doofus, it's alright because this doorway right here should lead us straight to it. So we probably lost a minute and a half. Nothing crazy. In my practice run, I would say timing wise, if you go check like your time specifically, I got to the lab section at around 2 hours and 57 minutes, and I completed the game around 3 hours and 20 minutes. Alright, now we are going to go to the gas station. We're going to take a left right here, shoot down this ladder. See this cutscene first, I guess. Oh, that's right. We have to get the BSA key.
Sounds
We're gonna
like
go
what
up
you
the
wish.
ladder.
The guy at the end, white suit.
You can choose to
Can you
pick this
find
up.
anything?
Usually it's hand grenades.
Yeah, hold on.
I will elect to grab it just for stack grenades. So we're gonna go to the right over here.
So
Then
there
we're gonna
goes
go over here to
involved
fill it
with
up,
this
and then we're
too.
gonna go back to the right to actually leave. Now to get it, it is very easy. Once you pick up the gas can, it does trigger an event that you do have to kill all the enemies. We got some scrap. I'm actually gonna go ahead and make some shotgun shells with that, and I'm gonna make some stack grenades right here. I always forget about this guy. And I'm not even joking. And I always think that's scrap when it's actually just a picture. Let's go to the back. We're gonna break open this box. Herbs, sure. So with Leon, it doesn't really matter that
Fill this
much. So now we are gonna go back through, and then we're gonna be triggering a scene where we're basically gonna have to kill the infected, and that is our prerequisite for completing this.
Let me
Is
guess.
killing
You must be the
them as
town
fast as
lumberjack.
possible. I don't have a specific strat for this one, outside of make sure that guy doesn't throw that at you. I usually will hang around here and then just pick them up as we go. Again, we have plenty of ammo. We have a leveled up pistol, so 2 or 3 headshots per enemy. And then we're going to be waiting for our guy with the chainsaw to come through. Once we hear chainsaw guy, we'll switch over to the shotgun. And really, you can do this. How the hell did you get over here? Alright, they're down. One more. I just whiffed a lot. Wow, that's really bad. That's even with aim assist. Wow. Once we hear chainsaw guy, switch over to your shotgun. Plug him 1, 2, 3, 4, dead. And that is the end of this section. Now we will go back out over here. We'll go over here to the left. We will fuel up the gas can. Turn the wheel. Turn the page, Bob Seger. Alright, gotta take a drink for Wawa.
All right.
Now that we have that, we'll head back over here to the left. I'm gonna go ahead and reload all my guns while I am waiting to run. And then I am going to leave. Fill it up. And that is garage, batteries, and gas station done. Now we have the apartments. Now we have the apartment rooftops. So for that, we will go straight ahead. We will go into this door over here. We are gonna go, usually back there has ammo. I'm actually gonna elect to not do it because we have to come back that way anyway. And then we're gonna need a crank. Let's go to get the crank, go to the right. Wait for this guy. We're just gonna go and take him out. I think I'm actually gonna remove the aim assist setting because the thing's just messing me up more than it's helping. Here's the crank. Just sit here and hold it. Or I usually will just sit here and hold it. You can eliminate the enemies first if you want to. Well, I like to live my life a little bit on the edge. Oh my god. Okay, maybe eliminate the enemies first. I feel like I just saw everything flash before my eyes. Alright, go back up the stairs. This guy doesn't have a grenade. Shoot the grenade. consider him gone. We're not going to go that way. So here you can, if you really want to, you can just crank the wheel because it's going to trigger a cutscene because that guy has a gun. Or not a cutscene, but a part that you have iframes on, and you can just run up if you want to. You don't have to sit there and fight. If you want to shoot him for the points for Leon's stash, feel free. This section I do just simply, I hate this part. It's not the fact that it's hard, it's just the fact that I'm not good at it. So come over here, snipe that guy. My pathing is going to be... What the hell just happened? The wonders of having assisted aim. I'm taking that off. So I am actually going to kill these guys, even though I usually don't. Only reason being is just to make my life a little bit easier when trying to run up to the part. Because the part is going to be up in this section right here. And you're going to have some people, like this guy has a gun. Oh, recovery item. One's going to have a grenade at some point in time, so right here is where I'll try to bait this guy with a grenade, kill him so that they all die. They did not, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this as a free bonus points for getting some weapons upgraded, having some extra ammo. And then now that we have the parts, we're just going to keep on running. Combine. That is not anything in particular. And now we are just going to get the hell out of here. Run over here to the left. Run over this guy. Okay. Fight him if you want to. I'm just not doing it just because I just don't want to. The nice thing is the zombies do give us a nice clear path on where to go. So we'll be going over here. On that. I was really kind of hoping that I would actually be able to. Okay.
Signal receiver. Or at least twice left of it.
Jump down, continue on, and then now.
By the way, I found some evidence of the Pentagon putting pressure on the BSAA. It appears the North American branch has been moving independently.
Ooh.
Heard they had an internal dispute. Think it's related?
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance. Looks like my fan base is growing.
Some things never change. Watch
Sorry.
your back. I'll contact you again soon.
For some reason I just wanted to listen to that. Alright, so we are going to pull this lever so we can get across. Don't question my brain, man. I don't know what's going on with it. You can, again, choose to fight these enemies if you want to. I am just selecting not to. Here, if you want to go ahead and, since we have to head up this elevator anyway, if you want to go ahead and open up this BSA container so we can unlock the motorcycle, and we can also unlock the repair kit that we'll need for our part. Now it should automatically do it for you. It's good to go. Our final section is going to be up this elevator. Here is where I will check the item box just in case if there was anything that I forgot. Because at this point you can choose to upgrade them. I don't have anything good, so I am going to upgrade the shotgun. Now again, I do have advanced tuning on Leon, so you may not have that option. So I am going to elect to do magazines. I like the rate of fire on the pistol to be high. And for the marksman rifle, I probably should have did this first. I am going to purchase a upgrade on the rifle, and then I'm going to elect to save it. You do not have to do any of that if you do not want to. I am just doing that because I just like having max firepower first, and then I do fire rate and handgun ammo. So now that we're up here, we are going to continue along the path. I actually am going to grab this herb to make a triple green, just for healing. Leon, the name of the game is make sure you have plenty of ammo, plenty of healing, and it will be easy. So now that we have the gas can, we can go ahead and pour it in. Head to probably one of the coolest sections of the game. This is this right here, where you get to rappel and go through the broken building. We're going to open this up and grab the grenade. I'm not going to grab the machine gun ammo because I do not need it.
Alright, I can use that.
So, actually, there is a point to machine gun ammo. At any point in time during this run, if you do end up getting machine gun ammo, just sell it and use the points to either buy ammo that you need or to upgrade the gun. You do not need, since in this particular run I am not using a machine gun at all, so there's no reason to keep it. But if you want to have it, and ignore me, my game is glitching the hell out. So if you want to grab the machine gun ammo just so you can sell it for the extra stash, or just for the extra upgrades, feel free. But the most important thing is going to be, again, just upgrade your pistol all the way up, just so that it's easier to take out zombies. Upgrade your shotgun and your rifle for bosses. And always, 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 always make sure that you check for, whenever you're at the stash, always make sure that you look for that option to buy handgun ammo. And shotgun ammo and rifle ammo, because that'll give you a surplus. The more that you have, the way easier Leon sections are. Now for this next part, I am going to do something. I'm going to basically try to avoid fighting everything at all costs. Just hang here to the left. This one's going to drop down. And go to the right, and you'll be fine. Break open this box. Hope it's something that we can be used. Handgun ammo, perfect. Once you get to the glass section, we will be breaking this off, going through. This guy will be here. You can shoot him if you want to, but I am going to be looking for this spot right here. And then I'm just going to be running around him, and then I'm just going to be going straight ahead. I'm not messing around too much with fighting him. Except for that one guy in particular. Be careful, because if you do get really bad timing, you can accidentally, the grenade blast can knock you off and you'll fall through the glass.
Detonator parts.
Trust me, I learned the hard way. Grab this tracking module for extra points, and we're going to grab our third and final piece. Combine it, and now we have the detonator.
Picked up the relay.
So now with
Great
this,
job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
trying to remember for this exact pathing. Yeah. There for a second. I'm gonna shoot this first. Because again, I'm not really trying to kill too many zombies here. I'm just gonna kill whatever is in my way, because I want to try to save the shotgun ammo. If you have a surplus of ammo, if you just haven't bought anything, then I mean, kill away. The important thing is just going to be having plenty of ammo, plenty of rifle ammo for... Okay. Looks like we are fighting here. Oh, I hit the spacebar, no. Alright. That guy has finally sought retribution for what he has done to me before in the past. Alright, so we're going to finally climb up here. We are going to ignore this guy, jump all the way down. And then we are going to turn this crank. And once we turn the crank, we will be heading to the other one.
Now for the other side.
Go here. Gonna go ahead and just reload the shoddy. We are gonna go down. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Gonna go down here. They are everywhere. I am gonna break open this box. I was trying to avoid, because there are some times, this area specifically, there are a lot of bursters, so I'm trying to actually avoid having to. That's fine. As long as they're supplying me with parts here, this is great. So for this guy, we're gonna do this. You do not actually have to kill this guy. But this guy, you just have to stagger him. So if you stagger him and just run past him, you don't have to actually kill him. So you can save yourself a little bit of ammo. Grab that, grab this, grab this. We're basically just grabbing everything here. And then we are going to move here, and then we're going to be on the section where we are going to be needing to pull a Resident Evil 4 and running down.
Hopefully this thing still works.
This section, it's just like the RE4 section, so there's like not really a fast way of speeding anything up. I'm going to look real quick, see if there's anything. I'm going to make another stack grenade, and the most important thing is just making sure that you probably have like 1 or 2 stack grenades. If you don't have them, it's not really that big of a deal. This is where the zombies are going to come from in this first section. So if you kill them, you can do this quickly. Unless they decide to take forever. I don't really like to wait. Then they're gonna jump down here in a second. So then this is when we don't really have a choice. They're gonna get on here anyway. Shoot that guy. Another one should jump down here in a second. Now this is just a straight up kill them as fast as possible. Because once you kill them as fast as possible, it will trigger the cutscene. Now we are just simply just waiting. Just gonna hang out in this corner. Check to see if I need to reload anything. Go ahead. It looks like in that particular part, go ahead and move forward a little bit. I'm just gonna move around just to see if this triggers them a lot faster or not. It seems like it does. Nope, not today. You've been bamboozled me too many times. You start eliminating him, go and kick this guy, and eventually a cutscene will trigger. Ooh, there we go. Skip the cutscene. We will be in a little bit part of the sewers. Or not the sewers. Be right here. Just run. I run past everything because we are. This is a normal part of the run where if you are running a little bit low on your handgun ammo and your shotty ammo, it's completely normal at this part of the run. I always do, but due to the stashes giving me plenty of supplies, whenever you just keep on going through sections as Leon, you will find plenty of stuff. I didn't even know handgun ammo spawned right there. I'm gonna grab that.
Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
So we're not gonna do anything here. We're just gonna simply put the detonator on, hold it, and then we are going to start our chase scene with Mr. Vicar. nothing crazy here. Like, genuinely nothing crazy here. It's the section as normal. Just kill the dogs as fast as possible. Shoot Victor whenever you can to stop his attacks. And that's it. It doesn't really change too much here.
Alright, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads?
If you hear me gulping, I'm gonna give him water.
Just a few potholes.
Alright. Now the cutscene happens, dogs are gonna be here. Grab, shoot, shoot, shoot. I think they're called Garmas, or Dart something. I don't remember what they're called. If you did have low health, Leon does go back up to full health right here during the bike section. So you don't have to worry about it. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. I am amazed that they are... Anytime an arrow pops up on Victor, that means he is about to shoot you with something. So if you shoot him during that time, you'll be good to go. The aim assist actually helped me right there. And once you get done with that open world section of Leon, that is genuinely the... Now you're basically cruising. The arc part does suck. Alright, so there's an arrow, so we're going to go ahead and shoot him. The arc part does suck in terms of... Actually, you know what sucks the most is the Emily part. Because I just don't know if there's a really fast way... I don't know what the fastest way of doing that section is, and I just hate it. You're just being stared at by creepy children the entire time. It's a slow... Keep
so
on
much
going.
for the direct route.
Shoot that. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta sit there and take it. Shoot that. Shoot this. I'm gonna reload here even though I was trying to shoot Victor right there. I'm trying to see it during this part if there are any points where Victor's arrow came up, so I did shoot him to stop him from attacking me. You should get to a point. He's gonna shoot one more rocket. Yep.
Ken, seriously. I don't give up that easy.
And then we're gonna have the most the most Leon and Chris thing ever in a Resident Evil game. This guy played the Trials game on the Xbox 360 back in the day and said, yeah, I can do that. Main reason why I'm not talking, it's just a glorified. Only thing you do here, you just wait. Now you shoot, hit him twice, and he's done. Skip it, and we are moving on to Leon RPD. We do have a boss fight. So the biggest thing for Leon RPD is going to be we will be using mostly our shotgun and our rifle, so we can upgrade our rifle to a higher power. That sounded weird. But if we can upgrade the shotgun to a higher level, or sorry, our marksman rifle to a higher level, we will be doing that. I genuinely can't remember if you hit a stash or not before you actually fight Big Man or not. I'm pretty sure you do, but I could be mistaken.
Can't believe it's still standing.
Skip the cutscenes. Keep on going. Now we are going to head over here to the left. skip the cutscenes again. And do we get a stash? We do. Okay. I thought we did, but for some reason my mind was blanking on if we did or not. Again, first thing I'm always going to do, regardless, is I am going to be buying shotgun shells, handgun ammo. I'm going to accidentally skip out of the entire menu. At this point, if you happen to have any machine gun ammo on you, I do not sell it. Just sell it, get rid of it, you don't need it. And then we are going to upgrade the firepower of this guy. That's good enough. I'm actually going to increase the magazine. If you really want to, you don't have to. You can get body armor. You'll see me at some point in time. We're gonna do a safety save real quick. I'll probably get the body armor, but that's not really so much because we need it. That's more because I'll just have extra. Stash, so and that's the only reason why I'll do it. Take out this guy.
Easy, officer.
I went the wrong way like I usually do because I'm used to the routing of RE2. Shoot this right here. Go up the ladder. Again, this section there are no enemies. We simply are just running through RPD, waiting for the boss fight with Mr. X. And we're just going to one-hit the library so we can get the jack. Once we get the jack, it'll basically be going back down, or going out here, taking a right, and then we will use the jack to go through this section where we will find Mr. X. And then we'll just run away from him. So for here, we're just gonna keep on going down until a cutscene triggers, and that's whenever Mr. X will enter the fray. So you can parry all of Mr. X attacks whenever he punches. The difference between, oh no, we have the Emily part. Oh no, oh no. Okay, this is my least favorite part, probably in the entire game. It's just slow, it's boring.
Stay away.
You gotta sit here and wait for these children. There's nothing you can do.
What was that?
Hide underneath the bed. And now we're just gonna wait. They're gonna come into the room. We're gonna wait for them. Feel free at this time to go to the bathroom, take a pee, grab a drink. I mean, literally, you have enough time to go to the bathroom, take a pee, grab a drink, do the things you gotta do. Because you have to sit here, you have to wait for them to hit that one, hit this one, and then they'll walk out. Then you'll crawl out, then you'll walk out of the door. So I am just gonna sit here and drink this water and enjoy myself. Alright, once they go away, we will be good to go. The moment it prompts you to crawl out, you can. They will not spot you. So I'm just going to be sitting here spamming F so that I can just get out of here as quickly as possible. Because I genuinely just dislike this section. Even though it's not a difficult section by any means. Come over here, run around. We don't grab anything. There's nothing for us to grab. Crouch underneath here. Go through this doorway. And we'll be heading downstairs. Now, there could be a faster way to do this entire section. I just don't know if there's a skip or not for it. Hide underneath here, and again, a couple of them are going to drop down. They're going to open up that door for us. It's going to prompt us to crawl out. Then we're going to crawl out. Then we are going to see a couple children anytime now. There's one. There's two. Those for me are the in-game runners, or are the run enders, weirdly enough, because if you, that's why we did the save point at the very beginning, or whenever we were at Leon. If you don't save and if you get grabbed and you die at this section, you have to do it all over again. If you hit retry, then you have to repeat everything. All right, it's prompting us to crawl out. Go ahead and crawl out. Don't worry, they won't see you. And then we're going to be running down here. Running down here. And then we are going to make our presence known by these two. We're basically just going to wait for them to turn around. Now we're going to go. Wait for them to turn around again. Kind of curious on where they go. I've never actually watched them. Oh, so did they straight up just... They just crashed through that... Wait, where did it go? Alright, well anyways, doesn't matter where they went because they'll be out of our way. I don't think I've ever seen that. I've never actually watched the animation. Does it straight up just disappear? Alright, turn on this lamp, come over here, pull out the drawers, jump up. There's a key up there, yes, yes. Grab the key. Gonna see an annoying animation. And at this point, we have one more final section of waiting. We will use the key, and then we have the creepy part where it looks like you're gonna get attacked, but you actually end up don't. So one thing to do is you do want to prompt that right there.
What do I do? What do I do?
Now we're just gonna crouch, and again, I'm just gonna wait because they're gonna come over here. One's gonna come across around this right-hand side. Then, as it does, it's gonna turn around for I don't know what reason, but I'm glad it does, and then we'll be good to go. This is a great section. Again, this is a great section where if you have some food, eat it. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. There we go. And now it's going to come over here to the right-hand side. And then as it does that, it's going to run away. I'm saying it because I know what these things are, and these dude, they're freaky, man. They're just genuinely freaky. Alright, now that they're gone, we're gonna run. We got the key, we're gonna open up the hatch, we're gonna go downstairs for the end goal of hitting the recorder.
Please just be a bad dream.
Unfortunately for you, it is not. I'm curious.
Why did they?
I did forget in the story if I don't think Emily is... This is the past scene. Wait, no, this is from like the 60s, I think, if I remember right. So no, this is not a... This is not Miss Ashcraft. I'm tripping out. Oh, one thing to point out. Alright, first of all, before I say that, we're going to come down here, pull this switch over here to the... Pull this door open, hold on. Switch over here to the left. That'll release the door, or that'll unlock the door on the far side of the room, so that way we can get the firewood poker. And we are going to pull out this one right here. No reason to inspect anything else. And now we're just gonna jump up. Jump up and jump. I just stuttered like crazy. I'm not sure if the mic picked that up, but I just did a little da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, we're gonna unlock this door. The children are gonna be in the room, but we don't have to worry about them getting us. We're gonna skip the cutscene and then we're gonna turn around. This one's gonna attempt like it's gonna do something, but it's not actually gonna do anything. She's just gonna pat its hand and say, "No, not today, baby." And then we are going to get out of this area. Turn around, head over here to the right. This path is fairly linear, so it's kind of hard to get lost in. See, that took 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes of time just to get just in that one section. So if that can be skipped in a normal speed run, we need to figure out how.
Are those
Yep.
babies?
And then to end this section, all we gotta do is just hit this remote. Change the slide. There we go. Cutscene made. Skip it. We will be back with Mr. Kennedy. Skip this cutscene. Now we are with Mr. Kennedy, and we have Mr. X chasing us. You cannot take damage from...
Don't have time to deal with this.
Like that right there, you can't take damage. You can, however, again, you can parry all of his attacks. Oh, what am I doing? Run around. Or run behind me. He's gonna crash through this door again. You can choose to run, or if he attacks you, just parry it. It's fine. Run up the stairs. It's gonna break. There's no point in shooting him. Genuinely no point, because all of his attacks can be parried. So we're gonna go down this hallway. And the reason why we're gonna go down this hallway is because it's gonna trigger a spot in the waiting room where if you wait too long in there, you will die. And then we're gonna run back into the chief's office.
Give me a goddamn break.
And this will break open everything. He's gonna come crashing. Does he not come crashing through there? No, never mind. I'm tripping. Parry. Run around. And now we're just gonna run straight through. We're gonna run outside, and that will be the end of that.
What is ARC?
I'm not sure. But apparently it's someplace important.
Go ahead and sharpen this. Hit the stash. I don't remember if this one actually refreshes ammo. If it does, we're gonna grab some ammo real quick. It does not. So no reason to go for the stash. We are gonna do a safety save just in case, for whatever reason. If we do end up dying during the Mr. X fight, we are good. But we're primarily going to be using the marksman rifle and the shotgun. Along the way, there will be some ammo to pick up. We will pick up that ammo. But before we do that, we are going to see Mr. Kendo. Ignore me, I'm just looking around.
It hasn't changed.
Keep on going. This is where we're going to pick up all nice little rifle rounds, shotgun rounds. And this is where we're going to pick up a med injector. And it should reset the... Oh, no it doesn't. Wow, okay. I thought it reset the ammo counter there, but I guess it doesn't. Never mind. Or keep on going. Save if you want to, but this boss fight is not particularly difficult. Because you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stagger. 1, 2. If he does get close, just parry him. When he gets close, just shotgun. Eventually, he's gonna go down. Leon's gonna use his hatchet, do his thing.
Done, you son of a bitch.
We are gonna try to conserve shotgun ammo as much as possible. Oh. Just because for the flower section we will use it. But I'm actually going to use it because I just want this guy to be dead and over with. So this fight's really easy. Just as he gets close,
I'll stop
parry
you
his
as many
shots.
times as I have to.
And then if you need to, walk around this boss fight room and just collect some ammo. Like right here. Machine gun ammo, which we don't have, but it's alright. It's alright. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm gonna go collect this stuff. It's free stash. It's free stash. We got some more marksman rifle. We'll use that for the plant boss as well too. And then we have plenty of shotgun ammo to deal with the plants. And how that fight went is very similar to how Gideon will go.
Made it.
In the Gideon fight at the very end, we should find some
I'm at the orphanage, Sherry.
magnum ammo at some point in time, and whenever
Heading
we
underground
do,
to look for
you just
base.
unload all your
Understood.
all your requiem shots on them. You don't worry about conserving ammo too much outside of your handgun, because the handgun is the only boss. It's literally the easiest boss in this entire game, because the handgun can kill it very, very quickly and very, very efficiently. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Alright, so let's run across here. So if we get down there, we'll see what... I wish I could see what my in-game time is. My RTA is 2 hours and 22 minutes. So we'll have plenty of time. We're going to have a lot more time than I did in my practice run. So this is already going far better than my practice run. We're going to go pick up this herb again. We're going to pick up this rifle ammo in the back. And as Leon, just pick up everything. Oh, and for the stash, don't worry about upgrading the stash. Like, as you can see here, I have not ran into a single issue of my stash. No reason to do it. I am going to check real quick to see if there's anything I can... That's right. For this particular section, we will be using exclusively the shotgun. You can choose to use other things if you want to. I just use the shotgun. We have a lot of rifle ammo, so I might use the rifle a couple of times. But I like to kill all the plants. We're gonna go grab this scrap and make some shotgun shells. If you can't make shotgun shells right there, it's not that big of a deal, because I think I got that gunpowder from a random drop. And the Leon sections are more about having and not so much about your resource management and your item management. You just want to make sure that you have enough
BSAA left something behind.
It's more about just the ammo. Or some item management in the sense that you should need to have enough ammo to get through the sections. But it's more about pathing. And truly, if you just have a surplus of ammo, you are going to do just fine.
It just keeps going.
Leon kind of looks like the character of Silent Hill 2 right here. Or he looks like him, I should say. Leon is the better one. Alright, now we got a whole bunch of flowers to deal with.
This is one very deep hole.
So the easiest way to deal with the flowers, they take one shotgun blast and they're done. I am gonna try to use the pistol for the first couple because I'm just kind of curious on if they die quickly. So they die in 2 shots. So you know what? I'm actually gonna use the handgun here. This should 3 kills. There we go. Yep, this should give us more handgun ammo. Again, always buy this. And then there's nothing that we really are going to want to upgrade. I would like to get this up a little bit higher. We're not going to buy the stash. How many med injectors do I have actually? I have 4 plus a whole bunch of green. So yeah, we're good. Oh, you know what? Before I do anything, I'm actually going to sell this machine gun ammo. It's just free coins at this point. Alright. Now we have a surplus of all of that. We're going to come up here, grab this box, grab some handgun ammo. You don't really need to grab that box. For me, it's just purely based upon habit. If I was going for a faster run, I wouldn't. But I am not, so I'm just going to use the shotgun. Gonna wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Okay. Wait for it. Never mind, don't wait, just shoot it. As they come across, you can parry all of them. You should be quick with it. Actually, I'm just gonna run through here. I've never actually tried running through. I'm just gonna run through and see what happens. Okay, don't run through. I'm missing every shot. Don't run through. Just wait and kill him. Probably a bad time to test out strategies, but hey. I'm whipping. I'm breaking. Alright, this one's gonna come up. And then we're gonna pop it. This one's gonna show up and we're gonna pop it. It should show us the boss, and this is where we're gonna use most of our pop it. Pop it. At least it gives us credits for each one of these kills. We are just going to use for safety, we're just going to use an extra healing item. General fight here is going to be stagger.
Just so you know, I've killed
and then wait for these vines to slam down. And then we're going to try to do it again. Stagger. Vines are going to slam down. One to the left, one to the right. Open up its mouth. Stagger. One to the left. One to the right did not happen. Interesting. One to the left, one to the right. And then that is the boss fight.
Stubborn meat, aren't you?
No, it's not. You gotta shoot that first. Now that is the boss fight. We've already done plant section. So now we are into the lab. Now I call this the hunk fight.
This must be
I know that's probably wildly inaccurate in terms of the source material. I don't believe it's actually hunk. I just want to believe that it's hunk. My apologies. Skip the cutscene. So the last time I reached this section, I was at an in-game time of 2:56, and we are currently at an RTA of 2:29. So we should have plenty of time to finish off this round. We're gonna head over here to the right. I'm gonna turn around just to make sure there's not any ammo I missed. Sometimes in the lab, I can get a little confused. Back here should be a save point. Yeah. We are gonna use this save point and save area, because just in case we get absolutely obliterated. So at this point, upgrade kind of whatever you want to. As long as your pistol, as long as your shotgun is maxed up as much as you can, that's fine. I'm probably just going to go ahead and grab armor here. So that one you don't have to, and then I'm just going to grab all this ammo. So we went from, remember I was saying earlier that ammo gets a little scarce. We went from having very low supplies to having a lot of supplies. For this particular area, I do like to use, personally, I like to use the marksman rifle. I'm gonna make sure it's not zoomed in. Just because the instant headshots whenever you get them. So we're gonna run through here, and then we're gonna get attacked by a whole bunch of elite guards. This is where the grenades I have come into play. So if you have grenades,
Feeling I'm not wanted around here.
we're gonna come through here. We're gonna sort of wait a second, and then as we're gonna go here, shoot him, shoot that guy, and then if you're ever curious on where they're at, look for their flashlights. Shoot the flashlight area. This guy should be over here to the left. Yep, there he is. I missed him. Alright, I'm using a shotgun on him. We're going to be going to the next area. I like to pre-aim this guy right here. And then I like to shoot this guy. And sometimes if you're lucky, you can get both of them in one go. It just kind of depends on what your luck is. Now we are waiting for this guy to peek. There he goes. So in this next section, I am actually going to use my grenades. If you don't have them, it's not that big of a deal. We have plenty of time, so you can do the boss fight normally. I'm actually going to use a stacked grenade, and that's solely just for the purpose of the shield guy, because I just can't stand him. As soon as I saw that shield guy, I immediately disliked him. So we're gonna throw one right here. Throw. And then that should kill the shield guy. Now we just got one guy left. If you want to, go ahead and go around and collect the submachine gun ammo. It's just free points for you in your run. And now we're gonna head up and we are going to do the hunk fight. Always check the stash. I'm always gonna check the stash, just in case if anything pops up here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and redo the body armor. Let's see if we can upgrade this. We cannot. If you want a safety save, again, feel free. We have a lot of saves. A lot. I am going to grab the healing item. And then I am going to... I didn't mean to use it. I was going to sharpen my axe, but apparently I am using that. And then we're going to go down here. And pretty sure I missed a room. Yeah. I'm just a doofus. I went down the wrong way.
Here at ARC, your movements will be constantly monitored. Do not leave the designated areas without authorization. The recording and transmitting of information is strictly prohibited.
Alright, hung fight. So you can do this. I just do this the quote-unquote legit way. I like this fight. I don't try to shoot him. I've actually never tried to shoot him, so I don't. So there could be a faster way of doing this. I just prefer doing the pairing method. Actually, I'm gonna try shooting him. Keep my shotgun out. Same with like the Krauser fight. I've always just personally enjoyed the pairing mechanic of that fight. So you'll see me always doing this. Now we're at the point here. Don't choke me out, please. Thank you. He's gonna try to run away. Luckily, he's not that sneaky, as we are able to easily see him. Melee attack. So yeah, it looks like I have personally never tried to shoot him. So I guess in this case, whenever you stagger him like that with the melee attack, shoot him. You don't have to grab the mortal edge. I do.
Coming from you, that's quite
Just
the
because.
compliment.
There's no rhyme or reason behind it.
Chris should be nearby. Time to finally get some answers.
Alright, so we're gonna turn around because we actually need to go this way. At this point, this is whenever Grace should take over. Skip this part. Skip this part. Okay, now we're at Grace's section. So with her, you should have a influx of ammo, just from our time from before. And then we are going to trigger a cutscene. We're going to go up, and then we're going to go into the tunnel. And she's going to say, once I go down here, there's no going back.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
So we're going to go down, and this is whenever we are going to deal with all the liquors. So this is probably the most important part about this section, is that any and all healing items we're going to pick up, since we have a whole bunch of inventory space. And since we can't craft the actual healing items, we can opt to shoot the liquors and just kill them that way, because we're not going to get, we don't go and find the acid to craft them. And there's a section where we literally just run past all of them. So if you're fast enough, you can actually just run past all of them and never have to worry about them. Alright, safety save. And now we are going to... We don't need to look at that. I'm just going to...
Just beyond here.
So we need to get to...
Level orange. Confirmed in storage. Sector. Critical error. Containment lockdown failure.
Yes, yes, yes. We now have liquors in our facility. Empty can. So we need to get down here and to the right for the key. Now I'm going to try running. I'm going to grab this green herb and just run.
Let's see.
And we're going to run down here. And we're going to try to not get attacked by this liquor. And we are going to go ahead and shoot this guy and just melee him out of the way to try to stagger the assault here. And this liquor charging in, and now we're just going to run back to where we were at. And do you have to do... Do you need the ingredients for the liquors? No. It makes you feel better.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I thought... Oh, no, it's down here. Yeah, that's right. That's right, that's right, that's right. Alright, this is a new path and route. I get confused. So this liquor, again, we're gonna just try to run and hope that we do not get hit. So that's 3 licks. We're gonna turn back around,
All right,
grab
now.
this key,
Be careful.
and we are going to grab
need to
the
get going,
white
too.
and red orb. It's in 2 different areas. I'll point them out whenever we get up there. So once we get the white and red orb, this whole entire section is a lot easier. I was wondering when that was going to aggro onto me, because I ran past that thing a little too easy. You can opt to kill him. It's completely up to you. So one is going to be right here. That's the one that we are going to go ahead and grab first. And the other one's going to be in the infamous liquor room. Oh boy. Okay. I was not expecting Betty to be sassy. So we're just going to kind of bait his AI to move over. We're going to make this guy... Okay, that's... that works. Open this door, go forward. We're going to be looking for the... I think this is the red orb. Now that we have the red orb, we are going to turn around, deal with a couple of zombies, push this one out of the way, which will push them all down. And then we are going to run back. And then now we are going to be heading to the other red door. For some reason, I'm forgetting the name of it. But it was the one that was at the bottom. That's where we put the red orbs. There is a liquor going absolutely buck wild behind us. Ignore that. Over here is a safe. The only reason why I'm coming in here is I thought that there was a med injector in here, but there wasn't. Not just an empty bottle.
No.
So this section is just like the previous section. We are not trying to fight the liquors. We are just trying to run past them. Most cases, it's going to sound really strange, but most cases, even in Leon's section when you have the guns, you can go guns and blazing and kill all of them if you want to. But I am not. I am just simply just going to grab healing items and run. And the only thing I'm going to be really paying attention to are these guys, because they are the ones who are going to be, who are ironically my worst enemy, because they can grab me, they can stun me, and they can make the liquors grab me.
AI control center.
So now we have the white orb. So Grace's final section is almost done. Here's a save point. If you want to save it, again, feel free. I am going to save it.
Containment protocol inactive.
Blood there. We will be using this path up here. So now that if we do run into issues, we can just reload a save and we don't have to worry about it. Run past him. At some point in time, the glass is going to break. And then we are going to jump down so that we can turn around and promptly leave this area. They are still going to break through the glass. There's nothing you can do about that besides just keep on running. Try to get behind them if you can. And make it so that their AI doesn't... At least it seems like their AI is not quite as fast. And then we're going to get to this door, put our orbs in. Orb and orb. So I grabbed all that healing for no reason. And this is like the final part we use Grace for. Alright, now we're going to continue forward, trigger a cutscene, and then now it's time for Leon. Skip and hold. Boom, boom. Leon. So we're just grabbing Leon a key, and then we're doing the final boss fight. And then I'll make sure that during this final section,
Containment breach. System log. Surveillance.
if you have
failure
grenades,
detected.
I would recommend keeping some for one room in particular. If you play the game casually, you probably already know what room I'm talking about. At the very end, whenever Leon is coughing, there's a whole bunch of liquors. If you have stacked grenades, it makes it just 10 times easier.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna pick up this grenade,
You've got to be kidding me.
and here's a save point. The only reason why we are actually going in here, we don't really need to, is just to see if I can fill up the ammunition. I do not have enough at this point in time. If I have enough to where I'm able to buy the level 2 armor, I usually will. I just don't have enough, so I'm not really going to worry about it. Final save point. And then now we try to beat this game. So it's going to be on the opposite side here. We'll go down here, we'll take a right. You should be very familiar with this area because we just saw Grace in it. For the very, very final boss fight, you do not need...
This must be the room.
You do not need shotgun ammo, rifle ammo, anything like that. Literally, your pistol will be enough, and I'm not even joking whenever I say that. So here again, we're just gonna keep on running. If they do attack you, you can parry them. Actually, I'm just gonna do this just because. We just want to hit this red button right here, which is gonna do that. Parry. Continue going forward. There's some more liquors, and then we're gonna hit this button, which will give us access to parry. Not access to parry. We've had that since the beginning of the game. Now we got a lot of liquors here. Again, we're just gonna run past them. Oh, that one actually hit me. Wow. I was really kind of hoping I would be able to go through that damageless. Oh, I'm running into inventory issues. Wow, it's the first time. Make some stacked hand grenades. Now grab that, and we're actually going to immediately consume it, even though it's kind of pointless. On this one. You can take so much damage on this game mode as Leon. It's actually kind of insane. Grab a grenade. Grab some extra healing items. No, we're not. We have... Actually, we have plenty of healing items, so we're not going to do that at all. I am going to craft this, or not craft this. So this is set to 6. I'm going to set that to 4. And then now I'm just going to run down. So now that we have the key here, we are going to run back. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. We need to go that way. I thought something felt wrong. This is the room I was referring to, because you're gonna hit this,
Security threat detected.
and they're all gonna come crashing down, and then you're gonna deal with a wave of liquors and then a wave of normal zombies. So to deal with the liquors, you can sit here, throw, and then shoot, and you can deal with a couple of them that way. If they group up, no, stop, yes. If they group up like that, okay, I wasn't expecting to actually get hit right there. If they group up like this, you can just use one of the stack grenades, kill them.
Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
I am going to stop that, please. I'm going to safety heal because we have so much heals. I'm just going to do one for safety. Alright, now we're going to be dealing with Leon's the final section. It's just going to be a whole bunch of zombies that are going to come crashing through, and then he's going to start having his sickness. Kill him quickly, and we'll be good to go.
Let's get this over with.
And since we have a really good pistol, 2-3 shots.
The elevator will arrive shortly.
And we are mostly just keeping the shotgun ammo and the marksman rifle ammo up to speed, because that'll be our primary gun, or that'll be our primary gun that we use in the final fight versus Gideon.
Almost sure.
And we are approaching that section very, very quickly. Can't skip this, so you gotta watch it. And the final boss fight will be very, very quick. So once we get there, we'll be good to go. So it looks like this run is gonna be clocking at probably around 3 hours RTA. So that means you'll have plenty of time in the actual run to where if you want to deviate from the path that you've been shown, you can deviate and just kind of do your thing. Alright, for this part we're going to head right, and we're going to try to get up these stairs, and that's whenever Leon is going to fall down. Grace is going to say, I need to get to Leon. Literally you just run straight to him. There's nothing for us of concern here. There's no issues. You just simply follow the path, hit the elevator, get to Leon, and once you get to Leon, this is actually important.
This is finally my chance to do something.
Because you're going to be at the point where you have to choose what ending you want. To get the speedrunner achievement, you have to choose to release Elpis. Release Elpis. So just remember that when you're going up here, release Elpis. Do not destroy.
Oh, Leon! Leon!
So remember, release. For me, it's D.
Please know that you
We're releasing.
are my hope.
You just gotta hold down the F key.
She is my hope. A blind hope.
Okay. This is it.
Not too sure what's gonna be for console players, but you just hold down the confirm key. You can just hold it down the entire time, and then it'll automatically process it. Now we are going to be fighting this guy. You can parry all of his attacks, so use the shotgun. Again, I am doing a horrible job parrying his attacks. Just use a shotgun and just plug away. Whenever he does this whole entire jive in motion, you can whip out your marksman rifle and just start shooting. You should be down here pretty soon. Now, I do not block these attacks. You can if you want to. Just because you don't die. Like, you're not at risk of dying at all. Okay, dude. We're just gonna sit here and plug him with the shotgun. Because we do not need the shotgun for the... Again, I'm going to tank the hits. I don't really care. I am going to heal just in case. That was a horrible reload animation for me.
I will not let those ideals win. Give it up.
Marksman rifle. You should be very close to dying here. Unless he's immune during that attack, that's possible. I mean, if you don't know how to dot, there we go. Plug him with a shotgun. This boss fight's super easy. Pistol. Just start shooting anything that's red. And dodging. It's part of the reason why I do go a little bit heavy on the healing. Everything will die in one shot except for the spawns that are like on its head. So get those ones, those ones, those ones, and then one should spawn up on its head. You can parry these attacks. I'm going to choose to sharpen my blade as he is shooting around. Now you just wait. Just wait. I am going to shoot this one. I'm going to kill this one first just because it is a bit parry attack. Parry that attack. It's kind of crazy that you can parry those attacks with the hatchet. This should be close to the final wave here. Yep, that is the final wave, and now we are going to get to a section where Leon's going to get grabbed. And then we are going to start going at him with the hatchet. I'm just currently just spamming the button to activate the final cutscene. Skip cutscene. Should throw us off into a crash site, office space, and then boom. Congratulations, you're done. That is casual in 2 hours and 50 minutes. That is the Speed Demon guide. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. See you guys next time.